They tell you solo travel is about finding yourself. They lie. Solo travel is actually an extreme sport where the main opponent is your own front-facing camera. But while I was using the back of my camera most of the time of my S24 Ultra, I recently touched down in Cape Town all the way from Harare, ready to create the ultimate aesthetic vlog. Beautiful place, right? Incredible energy as well. Yes, but I'm here to teach you the absolute paradox of modern tourism. If you jump out of a perfectly good airplane at 10,000 feet, but you traveled alone and didn't record it, did you actually ever leave the ground? Welcome to my invisible vacation. Grab a seat because this is a lesson in how to visit paradise and leave absolutely zero digital footprint. Let me paint a picture for you because my camera certainly didn't. I dined at world-class restaurants. I had fine dining, I had exquisite plating, immaculate vibes. I sat there looking sharp, experiencing culinary enlightenment, completely in secret. And then the pinnacle of my undocumented bravery. I did parasailing, adrenaline pumping, wind tearing at my face, facing my own immortality. Well, it's mortality, not immortality, I think. Yeah, good. Mortality. It was profound, it was life-changing. And I have exactly 0 seconds of video footage to prove it. Why? Because when you're traveling solo, asking a stranger to record you results in a shaky video of a cloud and a thumb covering the lens, and you might even lose your phone. So the lesson learned, your memories are still valid even if Instagram thinks you stayed in bed all weekend. My trip happened just before the headlines shifted. Shortly after I left, the news caught wind of the anti-foreigner, xenophobic march that took place, that took over the streets. And look, seeing that happen to an African brother, especially coming from Zimbabwe, it gives you a pause. It makes people hesitant, it makes them more resentful or even afraid to book a ticket. But here's some real talk, cousin to cousin. A headline is just a snapshot, not the whole story. Despite the noise and the political friction, the reality on the ground is different. Cape Town is safe. It is remarkably beautiful. The people I met, they're very beautiful. The interactions that I had, they showed me a city that is welcoming, vibrant, and full of life. You cannot let the fear of a single day block you from experiencing the warmth of a whole community. So what's the takeaway from my undocumented, deeply reflective Cape Town adventure? Maybe the universe didn't want me to be focusing on the lens. Maybe I needed to fully feel the adrenaline of the jump from the depth of the culture without hiding behind the camera or a viewfinder. Or maybe I just really need to invest in a better tripod, or maybe have a camera person come and sort something for me before my next flight out of Harare. Until next time, keep traveling, keep your common sense sharp, and for the love of content, check your record button. But just know one thing, your memories are still valid, even if Instagram thinks you stayed in bed all weekend. Thank you.